Ladies and gentlemen, live-ish from Watford, welcome to isoVision Song-ish Contest 2020. Now, introducing our host for this evening, the incomparable, the fabulous Holly.
Wow, what an introduction and what a great audience. Welcome, bienvenue, good day mate, good evening Watford and good morning Australia. Welcome to the greatest music-ish competition in Watford. No, Southwest Hearts. No, the world. Live from the Pump House in Watford. Well, okay, so it's not actually the Pump. We're all in isolation. I'm in my house. It's in Croxley Green, okay? Live from Watford, sort of. Welcome to the isoVision Song Contest 2020.
Yeah, right. This is Clinton Baptise here saying, welcome to isoVision. You're in for a great night. Spirits are telling me. Shut your face.
Thank you. Clinton Baptise, our resident paranormal.
Coming up on the show, a mare, an umbrella, a pair of melodicas, a mask, and much more.
Tonight's performance is a just-for-fun competition of songs-ish from the creative people of Watford and Southwest Hearts. Now tonight we'll have music, we'll have comedy, and other miscellaneous items, I guess. One conclusion is that we are all going a bit stir-crazy in isolation. I don't know about you, but I actually haven't hugged another human being for about 2 months. Anyway, just like Eurovision, we will have a jury of respected professionals who will offer their feedback and, of course, vote for the winner. But don't worry, because you'll also be able to vote for your favourite as well.
It's Clinton Baptiste here saying, I'm sensing spirits very strong tonight at home. There's a few empty bottles I can see, and lagers and that, and Prosecco's. Fading now. Fading now.
With hashtag Watford Together, who along with Watford Borough Council, Watford and Three Rivers Trust and other key partners are working to keep Watford informed, entertained and together as a strong community. Now part of that effort is the Watford COVID-19 appeal, which raises funds for charities in Watford that are working wonders on the front line in the coronavirus crisis. So please do go to bit.ly/Watford Together and donate if you can. Is hosting this event after winning last year's competition with Boom Bang Your Mind Up, Shine on a String. Now the Pump House is Watford's hub for emerging and local talent with live music, open mic, jazz, folk, theatre, plays, musicals, dance, comedy, art and much more. Also a big shout out to our Pump House community who include Cathartic Cafe, Electric Umbrella, Hearts Inclusive Theatre and Music 24 who are all doing great things online at the moment and helping the well-being of so many people. But we must remember we are only one of the cultural gems in Watford. Yes, we also have Watford Palace Theatre, Watford Coliseum, Watford Museum, the Warner Brothers Studio Tour and the Horns. We have groups such as the Dantian, Blag, Belmont Theatre Company, Casio Productions, Rickmansworth Players, King's Langley Players and the Abbots Langley Gilbert and Sullivan Society. We have festivals such as Imagine Watford, Watford Fringe, Watford Film Festival, Watford Festival of Music, Speech and Drama. And we have renowned talent from Raxu to the Staves to Barry from Watford. And let's not forget the elected Mayor Peter's online pub quiz with Luther Blissett. And that is just a small selection of what we could have mentioned. So don't forget to check out Visit Watford and hashtag Watford Together to find out more.
Yeah, right. Clinton Baptise here saying spirit's very, very strong tonight, very strong. And they're telling me who the winner is. And the winner is tonight. No, bit of interference. I don't know what it is. Sometimes the electronic waves are difficult to get into me. One or two of you out there have got electronic ankle tags. Can you turn them off? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Turn that off. We'll get to the winner later. Fading now. Spirit's fading now.
So let's talk about the voting. You have the opportunity tonight to vote for your favourite. The details will be shown once we've seen all the acts. So, half of tonight's votes will come from you, the viewer, and the other half will come from our professional juries, representing some of what makes Watford and its surrounding areas so great. So, after you've seen the act, you'll have the opportunity to vote during the performance in the interval from the fabulous Electric Umbrella.
Is it Christmas already? So, let's get on with the show, at last. You will be able to vote online after all the acts have performed and the voting link is revealed. There will be pictures on the voting site to help you remember which one is your favourite.
Clinton Baptise here, just saying good luck to all our acts tonight. Very, very spiritual night. Spirit's very, very strong tonight.
And first up, what better way to start the show than with a classic Eurovision song?
Hi, my name is Ella. I'm Max. I'm Casper. And I'm Angelia, and we are representing the Academy. You gotta speed it up, and then you gotta slow it down. 'Cause if you believe that love can make this up, you gotta play around until you find that it's on the time for making you mad. Don't let your indecisions take you from behind. Trust your envision. Don't let others change your mind. Now you gotta speed it up. Now you gotta slow it down. 'Cause if you believe that love can hit the top, you gotta play around until you find that it's on the time for making you mind up. Making you mind up. Making you mind up. Making you mind up.
Fabulously talented. Well, don't go making your minds up just yet. We've got another 17 acts to go, the next of which is Lizzie Hardingham. And I'll let her introduce herself.
Hiya, I'm from Greetings from Watford, and this is 2 Metres Away. This might take our breath away for just a little while. This might knock the wind out of our sails. So screw your courage to the sinking place.
Thanks, Lizzie. That was 2 metres away. I would totally buy that album. Now, the internet tells me that Greetings from Watford are a collective of singer-songwriters, musicians and friends who perform original music in and around Watford. Well, we're staying in Watford now to hear from Eleanor and Tony Allen of the Watford Fields Over 70s, singing The Wonder of You.
And when you smile brighter, you touch my hand and I'm feeling. Your kiss to me is worth a fortune. Your love for me is everything. I guess I'll never know even find you love me as you do. That's the wonder of you.
Eleanor and Tony having great fun with their video filters there. Now next it's Andrea Richardson of the People's Republic of Brent, and we have to barge in on her as I think she's in the middle of a Eurovision Zoom meeting.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us for this Zoom meeting to make plans for Eurovision 2021. As you know, 2020 did get cancelled. Therefore, we are going to have to plan something bigger and better for next year. So, who wants to start? Germany. Any thoughts? No, I don't think we can do Flaming Pianos. Sweden did that in 2012. Finland. No, Vikings are so 2006. I'm sorry. Anyone else? Yes, Australia. No, we're not moving the time for you, I'm afraid. Can someone tell me why Australia's even in Eurovision? Anyone else? Malta. I'm sorry, we're not doing that. That was banned after the incident in Azerbaijan. Look, we're clearly not going to get anywhere this morning, so I think we'll just rearrange this for another day.
Yes, that's how a lot of my video calls end these days as well. Anyway, now next up it's Jonathan Brick of St Albans Road with his song, Hey! Brackets Eurovision song, close brackets.
Hey, sir, have you got a minute? I'm taking a picture and I wanna be in it. Can you hold the camera when my girl and I say cheese? Hey, madam, have you got a second? I'm going for an interview and need a good impression. Is my tie all straight? And is my hair neat? Love and hope and charity will save the day. Eurovision's cancelled, but don't be afraid. I got my special lady and a new job all lined up. If it doesn't win the contest, well, at least I've cheered you up. Hey, have you got a lifetime? I'm asking you a question, your hand in mine. This is that photo of you and me, and I got that job.
Well, I'm very glad you got the job, Jonathan. It's nice to have a good news story these days, isn't it? Next up we have Anthony Turner of Wet Wet Wet, Scotland. Can someone just run that past our legal team? This is Gypsy Girl.
10 years before my time, I sang a song to a friend of mine about a girl working for a dime. I didn't know the gypsy girl, but I knew about a kind of thrill. Love cheap and always up for sale. Ooh, picture this, I was alone. When I fell in love, I was alone. Gypsy girl.
Lovely, thank you very much, Anthony. Now, here is Imogen from The Tinies. She describes herself as little but fierce, and she certainly has a fiery orange top.
Hi, my name is Imogen Brooke Davis. I'm 7 years old. This is my entry for isoVision. I'm singing Summer Over the Rainbow, covered by Ariana Grande.
Well, she may be little, but she's not short on talent. Thank you, Imogen. Fantastic. Now, our next contributor is Finn Adams, who claims to be from Finland. His act is called Mr. Macaque. Do not adjust your set.
Hello, my name is Mr. Macaque, and I live just off Vicarage Road. This is my entry to isoVision. Do you remember these? The whistle suites. Can you guess the song?
Cool. It's like looking in a mirror. Anyway, next up we have young Ethan, and again the wardrobe department seems to have gone for orange. Very on trend. Ethan represents Elton John, Watford, and this is Your Song.
If I was a sculpture, but then again, no, a man who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you.
Great stuff, thank you, Ethan. Now, a mother-daughter duet. Andrea and Rebecca Ray are homeschoolers of the UK. And here's their entry, Stuck at Home and You Don't Even Know It.
I'm a superstar and you don't even know it. I'm wonder bar and you don't even know it. So blah blah and you don't even know it. I'm like Orifar and you don't even know it. And there's a perfect plan. You don't even know it. To the promised land. And you don't even know it. And you will understand. And you don't even know it. To my backing band. And you don't even know it. And it's the cushion. And you don't even know it. And you met so sad. And you don't even know it. And sort of slow. And you don't even know it. And I'm go go go. And you don't even know it. I got the dreams, I got the style, I got the moves to make you smile. So kiss my ass goodbye, 'cause I'm gonna be the one. I'm on my way, I won't be turned. These stupid lessons I've learned, and I'll be free to fly, 'cause I'm gonna kiss the sun.
A homage to the musical everybody's talking about. Jamie there. Awesome moves, and can I just say I'm very glad nobody's asked me to try and fit into my child's school uniform. Next up now, it's Sharon Gaffney representing Gardens with an important public information message entitled Everybody's Free to Wear Sunscreen.
Ladies and gentlemen of Class 2020, wear sunscreen. If I could offer you one tip for the future, sunscreen would be it. The long-term benefits of sunscreen has been proven by scientists, whereas the rest of my advice has no basis but reliable than my own meandering experience. I would dispense this advice now. Enjoy the power of beauty of your youth. Oh, never mind. You will never understand the power of beauty of your youth until they've faded. How much possibility lay before you and how fabulous you really looked. You're not as fat as you imagine. Well, unless of course you do this, and then you look really fat. And there's certain circumstances, when you look, you get that lovely belly roll, but, stretch. Yeah, that's about enough.
Well, let's be honest, that's more exercise than I've managed during lockdown. Well done, Sharon. Next up, we have a Dolly Parton classic performed by a member of the Pump House Children and Youth Theatre, Lucy, and a rather hairy backing singer.
You could have had your choice of me, but I can never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you. Whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him even though you can. Don't leave. Don't leave.
I think the dog got a call from his agent halfway through the song there. Rude. Now, some silent movie fun with the Pettifer family, who are allegedly from Scandinavia. This film is called The Pastoral Measure. Many thanks to the Pettifer family there. Let's hope their neighbours didn't ask too many questions. Now we have Rohan Ashar of the Pump House Youth Theatre with an entry entitled Musicians During Quarantine.
Hello, I am Jono Pamplin.
And I'm Rohan. We're representing the Pump House Youth Theatre. Can you not? I'm trying to watch Slumdog Millionaire. Also, I don't like that you play English songs all the time. Hey, I'm trying to work. Shut up. I like that song.
Thank you, Rohan, and I'm sure you're not the only person to have started having conversations with himself during lockdown. Anyway, next, what could be better than a performance of Hot Butter's 1972 hit Popcorn? A performance of Hot Butter's 1972 hit Popcorn played by Sam and Pete Gold on a pair of melodicas and a small saucepan, obviously. I wonder how many takes they had to record.
Take 8.
Thank you, Pete and Sam. Now, a bit of class. This is Leo Chiappi representing sunny Italia, and it looks like his parents have had a few drinks and fallen asleep.
I'm going to be playing Old Town Road by Lil Nas X on the glasses.
Old Town Road there, and don't worry, no wine glasses were harmed in the making of that video. Now, although the D20 Board Game Cafe has had to close its doors, it's still doing loads of stuff online, and Paul Regan has turned his hand to some sleight of hand. This is entitled Immaculate Connection, and no, Paul isn't really small, the cards are very big.
I'll show you a trick using some cards I picked up at Into, so here we are.
I have literally no idea how he did that, and I was watching very closely indeed. Now, we have Miles J. Riley of Electric Umbrella. This entry is entitled Try Smiling in Isolation.
This is Miles for the almighty Electric Umbrella. Try smiling!
I know it's hard when there's thunder and lightning and you're afraid of the dark. I know you worry when the scary movies start.
I don't like it when the milk runs out and I have to go to bed.
I'm only happy when the sun comes out instead. I know what I should do.
If only I could be more like you.
It's so clear, don't you fear?
Your smile will take me to the moon. You should try smiling. You should try smiling. Shattering your fears on the ground. Make it together. Don't let it bring you down.
And in case you didn't know, Electric Umbrella is a local charity challenging perceptions of people with learning disabilities and enriching lives through music. And flippin' marvellous they are too. Well, that was our last act. Thanks for watching, and now I'll hand you back.
So, that is all our acts for tonight. You can now vote for your favourite by going to pumphouse.info/vote. To help make your choice, here is a quick recap.
This might knock the wind out of my sails. So screw your courage to the sticking place.
I guess I live with the fine. You love me as you do.
I'm sorry, we're not doing that. That was banned after the incident in Azerbaijan. Look, we're clearly not going to get anywhere this morning, so I think we'll just rearrange this for another day.
Love and hope and charity will save the day. Eurovision's cancelled, but don't be afraid. I got my special lady and a new job all lined up.
I didn't know the gypsy girl, but I knew about a kind of thrill. Loved you.
But then again, no man who makes potions in
the dreams, I got the style, I got the moves to make you smile. So kiss my ass goodbye, 'cause I'm gonna be the one.
If I could offer you one tip for the future, sunscreen would be it. A long-term benefits of sunscreen has been proven by scientists. Whereas the rest of my advice has no basis, but reliable than my own meandering experience.
Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man.
Hey, I'm trying to what?
You're right. Clinton Baptise here saying, spirits are telling me who's won. Yeah, I'm predicting the winner is...
For our exclusive interval entertainment, we now bring you Watford's very own river dance, Electric Umbrella.
I know it's hard when there's thunder and lightning and you're afraid of the dark. I know you worry when the scary movies start.
I don't like it when the milk runs out and I have to go to bed.
I'm only happy when the sun comes out instead. I know what I should do.
If only I could be more like you.
It's so clear, don't you fear?
Your smile will take me to the moon. You should try smiling. You should try smiling. We're gonna show you the way. We'll make it together. We gotta say. You should try smiling. You should try smiling. Shattering your fears on the ground. We'll make it together. Don't let them bring you down.
I feel annoyed when my best team loses.
I don't like spiders or sharks. I'm scared of clown and a really, really big dog. But
Woof woof.
I know what we should do. If only we could be more like you.
It's so clear, don't you fear?
Your smile will take me to the moon.
You should try smiling. You should try smiling. We're gonna show you the way. We'll make it together. We gotta say. You should try smiling. You should try smiling. Shattering only we could be more like you. It's so clear. Don't you fear? Your smile will take us to the moon. You should try smiling. You should try smiling. We're gonna show you the way. We'll make it together. We're gonna say, you should try smiling. You should try smiling. Shattering your fears on the ground. We'll make it together. Don't let it bring you
Can you sing like no one's listening? Can you dance like no one's watching? Can you give like no one's counting? Can you laugh like no one's judging? Because there's no such thing as normal around here. Everyone's a little bit and a little bit. You know there's no such thing as normal around here. You have to be a little bit to be a little bit. Ding dong.
If you want to be a superhero, you gotta wear your pants on the outside.
And to be a Hollywood rock star,
You gotta have nothing to hide. If there's a lightning storm in your way, you need an electric umbrella.
You can wear yellow and black every day.
Well, it's good enough for Batman.
Because there's no such thing as normal around here. Everyone's a little bit and a little bit. You know there's no such thing as normal around here. You have to be a little bit to be a little bit.
Don't you want to know my name? You think we're not the same, but everyone's the same. You should have a dance in my shoes. I'm sure you would agree you could be more like me.
If you meet me where I am, we will meet you where you are. You'll see there's nothing to be scared of. Because there's no such thing as normal around here. Everyone's a little bit and a little bit. You know there's no such thing as normal around here. You have to be a little bit to be a little bit. Everyone's a little bit and a little bit. It's good to be a little bit and a little bit.
And now we have a bonus interval act for you. Fresh from winning Transylvania's Got Talent, we have 6-year-old Dottie Wednesday Adams with Pulled.
I don't have a son in this position. I'm not known for being too amused. All you mean is walking what hasn't done. See my face and enthuse. Sorry, however, I propose to. Funny rabbits make me want to cry. All my inhibitions are puzzled, and I need
it is time to hear the results, beginning with the professional jury's votes. But before we do so, we need to say hello to a very special someone. He is the lonely in our ISO, the blur in our vision, our favourite chair of the Pump House Trust, and not only because he's the only one that I know, Mr. Lee Ola Farman Sand.
Thank you, Holly, for that grand introduction. I can confirm that we have the jury's votes and can hand over to you to guide us through. Let's see where we end in the end. So, Holly, take it away.
Thank you very much, Mr. Farman Sand. So, half of tonight's votes come from you, the viewer, and half from our professional juries. Now, whilst we're waiting for the votes to be counted, let's take a little trip around Watford and its surrounding areas and find out how the juries voted. They're waiting for our call.
So, let's begin with the very special elected Mayor of Watford, Peter Taylor. Come in, Peter.
Thanks, Holly, and good evening, Watford. This is Watford Council calling. Thank you, everyone, for a fantastic night. It's absolutely fabulous, and it's brilliant to see Watford coming together at the moment. Here are the results of the Watford Council jury, and our 12 points, 12 points, go to Imogen Davis, Little But Fierce.
Now on to the DJ to the stars, Vibe 107.6's Benji Potter. Hi, Benji.
Hello, good evening, Watford. This is a Vibe 107.6 FM calling. Congratulations on a brilliant show. Vibe is proud to be part of Watford culture and keeping you company during this slightly surreal time. And here are our scores. 12 points go to Sunny Italia.
Moving on to Rickmansworth players and the dramatic John Smith. Hello, John.
Good evening, Pump House. This is Rickmansworth players calling. Hello? Yes, good evening. This is Rickmansworth players calling. Yes, what a fabulous evening we've had. Thank you so much and well done, everyone. And now for the big reveal. Our 12 points goes to the Academy Watford. Well done.
Saying hello next to Pump House Theatre Company's Mark Dawson. Are you there, Mark?
Hi Watford, hi! This is Marcus from the Pump House Theatre Company in Watford. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Fantastic! What a special night we have had with some amazing acts. What talent we have. What a great part of, to be very proud to be part of this Watford culture. Keep it going, guys. Fantastic, fantastic. So without further ado, I've said enough. I'm so happy I could go for a swim, but that can wait. Right, I guess you now want to know what the points are from the Pump House Theatre Company. Okay, at 12 points, the most special points of the evening goes to, wait for it, you gotta speed it up, and then you gotta slow it down. It goes to the Academy Watford, Box Fizz Take 2. Yay! Bye, enjoy the rest of your evening.
Over now to the Pump House's very own Sharon Gaffney. Hang on a minute. You know you can't vote for yourself, Sharon.
Thanks, Holly. And yes, of course, I know I can't vote for myself. Lovely to be part of this isoVision. And just to let you know, welcome from the garden. So, my 12 points go to Miles James Riley, Electric Umbrella.
Let's go to Casio Productions next, and the effervescent Rob Jarman. Hi, Rob.
Good evening, Watford. This is Casio Productions calling. Watford have surpassed themselves this year with this show. We congratulate you all for your amazing performance. So here are the points for Casio Productions. The 12 points go to Lucy.
Let's go to our final stop, to the fab Electric Umbrella and Tom Billington. Hello, Tom.
Hello. Is this the EU calling? No, not that EU.
Electric Umbrella, this is Electric Umbrella calling. Thank you so much to isoVision for having us here on that this prestigious event, this world first, showcasing talent and all of that malarkey. We have been broadcasting every day since the lockdown began, and we have seen our fair share of weird content and interesting content in the last few weeks. I have to say, reviewing this group of performances nearly sent me out of my mind. I thought I'd slipped into a different parallel dimension, and I'm not entirely sure that I'm ever going to get out of it. With that in mind, I'd like to say well done to all the entries. Fantastic, weird, wonderful, strange, interesting, clever, beautiful, dark, all of those things are there. But our panel of completely impartial judges have declared that our 12 points, now remember this is completely impartial, there's no favoritism whatsoever, because that never happens at Eurovision, so why should it happen here at isoVision? Our panel of completely impartial judges have decided to award 12 points to Miles J. Riley of Electric Umbrella for the Electric Umbrella song Try Smiling. 12 points. Well done. That's me from Electric Umbrella, impartial as ever, signing out. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful night.
So, Bucks Fizz Take 2 are in the lead after the jury votes, but that could all change when we add in the public vote. The votes have now been counted, and the final scores are... Well, there we go. Many congratulations. They'll get to go on Vibe 107.6 FM. A big thank you to our voice, Pete Gold, to Lee Farman and the Pump House for putting on the show, and to all our contributors, contestants and jury members for their contributions tonight. Don't forget to donate to the Watford COVID-19 appeal. I have been your host, Holly Sullivan, and we will finish with our winner one more time. Take care.